Take a deep breath. What if the secret to deeper sleep wasn't in a pill, but in a glass of deep crimson juice, poured under moonlight? Beetroot. Not just a vegetable dot, not just a salad garnish, but a quiet alchemist, turning sunlight into stillness. It's been whispered in farm kitchens, in yoga studios, in post-workout smoothies. But have you ever considered drinking it before bed? Could something so earthy, so rooted, help your nervous system unwind? Yes, and science is beginning to listen. In the next 15 minutes, you'll discover how beetroot juice gently supports your sleep, not by sedating you, but by speaking softly to your blood, your brain, and your breath. Close your eyes now, breathe in, slowly. Feel the air fill your lungs, and as you exhale, let go of the day. You're not here to fix anything. You're here to remember. Your body already knows how to rest. It just needs the right invitation. And tonight, that invitation comes from the soil. Long before labs had names, long before pills were packaged in plastic, people knew the earth held medicine. In ancient Rome, beetroot was called beta, a word tied to vitality, to strength, to endurance. Gladiators drank its juice before battle. Slavic grandmothers brewed it into tonics for winter nights. In traditional Chinese medicine, it was called the blood builder, a root that moved stagnation, cooled heat, grounded qi. It wasn't seen as food, it was seen as a messenger, a silent guardian between sky and soil. Its deep red hue, not pigment alone. It was the color of life flowing, of iron kissed by sun, of roots drinking midnight rain. In Appalachian cabins, mothers would place a jar of raw beet juice beside the bed, not to drink immediately, but to feel its presence, as if the dark ruby liquid carried the quiet courage of the earth itself. They didn't know about nitrates, didn't need to. They felt it, when the body slowed, when the mind raced. A sip of beetroot brought a strange kind of peace, like sinking into cool earth after a long walk, like being held. Even now, when you open a bottle of fresh beet juice, you're holding something older than medicine, older than science, just alive. Let's step into the light of modern research. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed 32 adults with mild hypertension. Half consumed 250 milliliters of unsweetened beetroot juice daily for 2 weeks. The other half, a placebo. By the end, the beet group showed significant drops in nighttime systolic pressure, an average of 8 to 10 mHg. Why does this matter for sleep? Because high blood pressure at night equals restless nights. Your body doesn't fully relax if your arteries are still tense. Beetroot is rich in dietary nitrates, compounds converted in your body into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide isn't just a molecule, it's a gentle conductor. It tells your blood vessels to widen, to soften, to flow. And when blood flows more freely, your heart doesn't work as hard. Cortisol, your stress hormone, begins to dip naturally. Melatonin production, it follows. Harvard researchers noted in a 2019 review that nitric oxide plays a role in regulating circadian rhythms, the internal clock that whispers, it's time to rest. Another study from the University of Texas found that beetroot juice increased oxygen efficiency during sleep, meaning less effort needed to breathe, less waking due to micro-AROUSALS. This isn't magic, it's biochemistry. But here's what makes it sacred. It works with your body, not against it. No drowsiness, no dependency, just restoration. A quiet recalibration. Studies suggest beetroot may support better sleep architecture, particularly by increasing slow-wave sleep, the deepest, most restorative phase. It doesn't force sleep, it removes resistance, like opening a window when the room has been too hot for too long. The air enters, and finally, you breathe. So, how do you invite this root into your night? Not as a shot, not as a chore, but as a ritual. Begin with one small glass, 150 to 250 milliliters of cold, unsweetened beetroot juice. Choose organic always. Avoid pasteurized versions. Heat kills the delicate nitrates. Pour it into a thick-walled ceramic or glass tumbler. Not plastic, not metal. Something that holds warmth now. Light a candle, just one. Place it beside you. Take 3 slow breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Say nothing. Just thank the earth. Then sip. Sip slowly. Let the sweetness, earthy mineral, faintly sweet, like forest soil after rain, linger on your tongue. Don't rush. Let it coat your throat. Let your body receive it. If it feels too strong, add a drop of raw honey, or a thin slice of orange peel, a whisper of cinnamon, never lemon. It can interfere with nitrate absorption. Steep the moment. Let it last 10 minutes, not because science says so, but because your soul needs that pause, that stillness, that ritual of surrender. Some traditions say drink it at sunset, others at the first star. Try both. Notice which night feels deeper. Keep a journal, not to track results, but to honor the rhythm. This isn't supplementatio. It's communion, and like all true communion, it asks for reverence, not speed. Asterisk. Nature is powerful. Honor her strength with respect. Beetroot is generally safe, but not for everyone. If you have kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate, limit intake. Beets contain oxalates, which in excess may contribute to stone formation. If you're on blood pressure medication, especially nitrates or ACE inhibitors, consult your doctor. Too much vasodilation can cause dizziness. Rarely, beetroot may cause harmless beeturia, pink or red urine. It's not blood, it's just beet. Still, if you're pregnant, nursing, or managing liver disease, speak with your provider now. Synergy. Beetroot doesn't work alone, it sings best in harmony. Pair it with tart cherry juice, another sleep supportive powerhouse rich in melatonin. Studies from the University of Pennsylvania show this combo enhances both sleep quality and duration. Add a pinch of ground ginger warms circulation without stimulating, or a sprinkle of magnesium-rich cacao nibs for muscle relaxation. Together, a trinity of calm: beetroot, cherry, cacao, earth, fruit, seed. The old ways knew this. Modern labs confirm it, but never combine beetroot with stimulants, caffeine, or synthetic energy blends, and never use it as a replacement for prescribed sleep aids. It's not a cure, it's a companion, a quiet ally who asks only for your attention, not your control. Asterisk. Close your eyes. Feel the glass in your hands, cool, solid, alive. Imagine the soil where this beet grew. Dark, rich, moist. Roots stretching downward, not in search of light, but in devotion to depth. You too are learning to descend, not away from the day, but into the quiet beneath it. With each slow sip, feel the crimson liquid travel down your throat, into your chest, a warm pulse, a gentle widening, your arteries, softening your heart, slowing your breath, deepening. You don't need to fall asleep, you only need to stop fighting it. Let the tension in your jaw dissolve. Let the weight behind your eyes melt, like mist over still water at dawn. Your limbs grow heavy, not from force, from release. Each heartbeat echoes slower, deeper. Like the drum of the earth. You are not trying to sleep, you are becoming sleep. The juice is not doing this, you are. It simply gave you permission. To rest, to be, to return. Listen, can you hear it? The wind outside, the trees breathing, the silence between your thoughts. That's where healing lives, not in the rush, not in the solution, but in the pause. Stay here as long as you need. No timer, no goal, just this moment, this breath, this root, this peace. Beetroot juice before bed doesn't knock you out, it helps you come home. Home to your breath, home to your rhythm, home to the quiet intelligence your body has always known. It doesn't promise miracles, it offers presence, a crimson thread woven into the fabric of your night. If you've ever felt too wired to sleep, too loud inside, too far from stillness, this might be your answer. Not the loudest, but the deepest. May the spirit of this plant wrap around you like a blanket woven from moonlight and stillness. If beetroot brought you peace tonight, wait until you meet the fire of turmeric, or the velvet hush of rashi, or the ancient sigh of valerian root. There's more quiet revolution waiting. If this moment served you, share it with someone who needs to remember how to rest. Leave a comment below. What did you feel? Did your breath slow? Did your shoulders drop? Did the world outside fade? Just a little? And if you haven't yet, subscribe. For more herbal whispers, more rooted wisdom, more quiet revolutions delivered in lo-fi, in darkness, in stillness. Because sometimes, the most powerful medicine is the one you drink in silence. This content is for educational purposes only. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Please consult your healthcare provider before using any herbal remedy, especially if you are pregnant, nursing, taking medication, or have a medical condition. **